Good morning and welcome to Daywave. How are you? Thursday show for you. I really love the orchestral Zelda stuff. It's very good. It's some of my favorite music. If you like it, it's a Legend of Zelda 25th Anniversary Special Orchestra. Just search for it on YouTube. It'll pop up for you. Hope everyone's having a better morning than Julian Assange. Huh? Are you going to use D-Live? I mean, I already made what, for ROTC. Have it set up. I'm sure I'm going to set up one here too. But ROTC has one. We were live on D-Live yesterday on ROTC.
I'd buy that for $1.
And yes, as you heard, donations are open. Streamlabs.com/Daywave Live. Text-to-speech and media uploads are on. Apparently, Mike's content is saying people that have been talking about the Julian Assange stuff have been getting taken down. I'm not... I guess, but it would be pretty egregious to take any video down about a major news story that all the networks are covering right now. So, yeah, I mean, I'm doing it. I don't care. What are you going to do to me? What are you going to do to me? You going to fucking ban me? All right, ban me then, I guess. Over Julian Assange video that CBS is talking about? All right, good luck, I guess. So, yes, that's the breaking news this morning. It's what everybody woke up to.
We've got breaking news for you. And I have to tell you, the pictures are shocking from London today, where Julian Assange's long standoff with international...
Julian, not Julian. Julian.
...authorities is finally over.
Jesus Christ, man. They were pulling him out. Beard. He's got a beard now. Fucking homeless beard.
This is Julian Assange.
Julian!
Seven. British police removed the WikiLeaks founder from Ecuador's embassy this morning. Clearly, he did not want to go. He has been inside since August 2012, hiding from a UK arrest warrant.
Assange's lawyer says the arrest follows a U.S. extradition request. WikiLeaks says Ecuador's decision to allow police to arrest Assange violated international laws. Imtiaz Tayyab is outside the embassy in London. Imtiaz, good morning.
Good morning. Well, a very dramatic scene here outside of the Ecuadorian embassy.
What we do is we find the most normal talking Muslim guy. That way, people say, "Look, all Muslims are like this guy," but they're not. They're not. Mike's content. Hey, I'm glad you have the balls to talk about it. Take my shackles. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate it.
Really the end of a 7-year standoff between Assange and British.
He's been in that building for 7 years.
I'd buy that for $1.
British authorities who quickly swept in and took him into custody after the diplomatic protection that he was receiving from the Ecuadorian authorities was revoked. Here's how
It's just been revoked.
all unfolded.
Heavily bearded and handcuffs, the WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange was dragged out of the Ecuadorian embassy by British police, shouting, "The UK must resist." His arrest is 7 years in the making. The 47.
So he was saying the UK must resist. He's right. He's right. Look, man, if Chelsea fucking Manning, if he got his goddamn thing commuted for what he did, from what I'm reading, somebody correct me if I'm wrong. From what I'm reading, the most he can get is 5 years for illegally accessing a government computer. That's what they're trying to do. Nothing's going to happen to him. Julian Assange is not the person who hacked the computer. This is something that a lot of people don't know this. Julian Assange is not the person who hacked the computer. He's the one that received the information and released it. So there is a difference. I'm a little outraged always when I think, because it reminds me of what all of this is. When WikiLeaks first started releasing stuff, leftists and liberals loved WikiLeaks. It was great. The moment WikiLeaks started releasing stuff of Clinton, they wanted his head. They wanted this man's head. Had Hillary won the election, this man would have never seen the light of day again. I believe that unconditionally true. Had Hillary won, they might have only got him for 5 years. He would have committed suicide in jail. You could go, oh, you're being crazy, you conspiracy theorist. All right, guys, you're right. People never kill themselves in jail all of a sudden. No one can explain why. Just saying. Now, here's what's going to happen. 5 years is what I'm seeing. Tell me if I'm wrong. 5 years. He released information. This is one of these things that is absolutely unbelievable to me. This is equivalent to somebody going into a home, right, that's not theirs, breaking into somebody's house, right? Let's say they broke into somebody's house, to steal their stuff. While they're in somebody's house, they see a woman getting raped and murdered. They film it, and they try to stop the woman from getting raped and murdered, okay? Imagine after that story came out, all they talked about was, can you believe this guy tried to break into somebody's home, which he shouldn't have done, of course. You shouldn't break into someone's home, and just ignored the fact, no, I know he did that. No, listen, I know he did that, but he's helped the woman not get raped and murdered. Like, this is, it's everybody is ignoring the information that he got. Now, of course, people are upset because of the information that was released, could have put soldiers at risk and all that. Listen, I understand that. But just because that happened, and all this, nobody died because of WikiLeaks. So let's start with there. Except for Hillary Clinton's presidency, nobody died. Well, I guess indirectly, I guess Seth Rich, in my opinion, did die, but it wasn't WikiLeaks. It was somebody robbed him. Okay, whatever you got to tell yourself. Didn't he do the rape, though? No, but he didn't, though. That's the thing. He never, those charges were dropped. When that came out, that was a story that they tried to push for Ecuador to release him. Do you see anywhere in any of the news media anybody prosecuting him for rape? Because if he did, don't you think if he did rape somebody, that's what they would go after, whether it be in the UK or the USA, because you get a much longer prison term sentence in 5 years. He never did that. The charges were dropped. All the charges were dropped. The misinformation on this is fucking outstanding to me. And a lot of people confuse Julian Assange with Snowden. A lot of people can, two different things. They did two different things. WikiLeaks showed that Hillary Clinton was using a server that wasn't hers, was sending emails that she shouldn't have sent. She was doing things that were illegal. We're going to now prosecute this guy for breaking into a government computer while the person who was actually doing illegal things is going to get away with it. This is not going to stick. I'm telling you right now, if he gets a fair trial, my prediction is this will not stick. This will not stick. However, if he gets fucked, and he goes to jail, depending on what happens with the election, Julian Assange's I don't think he'll be pardoned, but I believe his sentence will be commuted by Donald Trump. If Donald Trump loses, he'll commute his sentence before he leaves office. He'll do it in December. If Donald Trump wins, he'll commute his sentence in January after he gets inaugurated. That's the only route I could see happening. I truly believe that. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm whatever, but I truly believe that. Notice something. Trump tweets about everything. About everything. Now, I'm going to check because I don't want to sound like an idiot. I don't want to sound like an idiot. But Trump tweets about everything. 3 hours ago, all Trump tweeted was, great news, MAGA, 58% approval on economy. That's the last thing he tweeted. He hasn't said anything. He hasn't said good. He hasn't said bad. Okay? He hasn't. How do you still have faith to Trump do any of this is beyond me. Old Liver River. Very simple. I understand. Look, even if you dislike Trump now, you can dislike him now. But understand something. just this, even if you think that everything Trump doing is shitty, even if you think that he's a liar and he's an Israel cuck, you could think whatever you want. He's also vindictive. And just to give Hillary one more fuck you on a human level, forget all the policy stuff, I think he'll do it. See what I mean? Just to give Hillary another big fuck you, he'll do it. I truly believe it just because of that. Exactly, Fate of Kings, as an outgoing middle finger to the Dems. That is for pure revenge. Forget everything you think about Trump. Forget his policies. Forget Israel. Forget all of that for a second. Just as a human being, Trump is a vindictive person, and he's absolutely going to go, hey, Hillary, fuck you, regardless of whether he wins or loses. YouTube videos, Julian Assange unavailable across the board. Well, that's really fucking weird. I don't understand how that could be happening. This is the news. We're covering the news. Should Trump pardon Snowden while he's at it? I think Snowden should be pardoned on a personal level. Absolutely. I think Snowden should be pardoned. Absolutely. The biggest thing they have against Snowden is a lot of the stuff Snowden released did have undercover officers and soldiers' names and stuff like that. And that's going to be a rough one. But to be fair to Snowden, he said, I released it to the press. I only gave it to the press. If the press didn't redact it, that's on them. I just wanted to, be full transparency, give it to them. And the press tried to redact it, but then I forgot what site it was, released the Snowden stuff, and then afterwards put a filter to cover up the redacted stuff. But if you just stopped it before it loaded, you could read everything. Snowden actually committed crimes of truth. Correct. Snowden is actually the person who got the information and then released it. WikiLeaks received the information and then they released it. I think personally Snowden should be pardoned? Abso-fucking-lutely. Because again, the Snowden thing is another thing that nobody talks about, that nobody wants to talk about, that nobody wants to say. Snowden showed that Clapper was a fucking liar. Like all these people that were going in front of Congress and lying to them, lying to us when they were asked, does the NSA collect information from regular everyday citizens? They said no. That turned out to be false. They are collecting it. Pictures, phone numbers, everything. Everything. And again, people focused on him and ignored the fact that he was right. This guy, Snowden, didn't benefit anything from this. He can't ever come back to the United States. So, I don't care what Snowden is politically, by the way. I don't give a flying fuck. I don't care what Julian Assange is politically. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. What they did was wrong. They exposed something that they're whistleblowers. Had they done this in a corporation, they would be heroes. But they did it in the government, so they're villains. Isn't that weird to anybody? Had these people exposed that a corporation was recording their employees on their own time, they would go, "Wow, man, this guy's awesome. He took them down." Or, do you see what I'm saying? Like, I think Snowden should be pardoned. I think Julian Assange should be pardoned. I hate Chelsea Manning. I fucking hate him. But I think his sentence should have been commuted. I think that holding your government accountable is not something you should be punished for. And again, the NSA thing happened. Nobody's talking about it anymore. Nobody's talking about it. Nobody cares. We've just let it go. The Hillary thing, we let it go. We all let it go. Everybody should be mad. I don't care if you're a Democrat. I don't care if you're a Republican. This is mad. You're holding your government accountable. And they are putting them in jail. And the rape thing on Assange, everybody brings that fucking bullshit. It was dropped. He never did anything. Snowden exposed Obama as a war criminal. He should be. I agree with you. I agree. That's true. Regressive. 100%. I don't. This is absolutely egregious. This is fucking unbelievable. They can't let him off. If they do it, it gives a green flag to others to do the same. Okay. All right then, Brandon. Then they commuted Chelsea Manning's. It's already been done. It's already been done. It's already been done. They did it already. It's not they can't let him off. They did it already. It's been done. They've already done it. And I hate Chelsea Manning. But the truth is they've already done it. They always claim that the stuff puts the troops at danger, man. Exactly. Yes, okay, it puts their troops at danger. All right. Cool. I also think that the U.S. government sending the troops to fight wars and for another country puts them in more danger than anything Edward Snowden released. That line, oh, you're right, it puts the troops in danger. You know what puts troops in danger? Fighting a war for Israel, fighting a war in Libya that we don't need to do. When you have fucking assholes like Max Boot out there saying, we should be in every country all the time, and the U.S. should be in all 58 countries at all times. Why? Why? Why do we have to? We don't. We don't. That puts troops at risk. That puts troops at risk. As a matter of fact, here's a wild idea. You know what? You know where troops are going to feel more comfortable? Protecting the United States, living in the United States, and guarding the southern border. Why don't we do that instead? Better use of our time. At least we're protecting our fucking country. See, I hate that. You put troops there. You put troops there. Shut up, neocons. Go fuck yourself. And Warhawk lefties, go fuck yourself. I'll tell you what puts troops in danger. Sticking them in the Middle East countries to fight a fucking war over WMDs that were never there. And the same intelligence community that we're supposed to trust to protect us, it's always fucking wrong. They're wrong all the time. Or they know they're wrong and they say it so we could go fucking invade a country. So bullshit, that puts... No troops have died because of WikiLeaks. No troops have died because of Edward Snowden. None. Enough. Yeah, they released the indictment against Assange. They're charging him with conspiracy to access secret government. 5 years. That gets 5 years. That is what you get for that. The maximum is 5 years. His sentence will be commuted by Trump. Whether you like Trump, whether you hate Trump, I don't care. Just to be vindictive against the Democrats and against Hillary, who've tried to make his life a living fucking hell. We'd have to sever an alliance with Israel to even have a chance coming. Okay, fine. I don't care. And no, and by the way, nothing against Israel. They should have their own country. They should have their own ethno-state. I don't care. I just don't want them telling us we can't do what we want to do. But Israel do whatever the fuck they want. But I don't think we need to keep protecting another country that is not ours. I wouldn't expect Israel to come over here and protect our border. You know what I mean? You get it? Like I don't expect Canada to come here and protect our border. I don't expect England to come here and protect our border, but we do it for every other country. And Israel's not the only one. We're in Asia too, folks. This isn't just about Israel's evil. Fine, forget it. We're in Asia too. We're in a lot of places. We don't fucking need... Forget Israel for a second, because this has nothing to do with Israel. Why do we have all these troops in fucking Africa? They pose no threat to Israel. And I'm not talking about Egypt. I'm talking about fucking Africa. Like, Africa. What are we doing? Do you know that we give... I don't know how many $1 million, and this is true. You look it up. We give I don't know how many $1 million. Here, hold on. I want to make sure that what country it is. Okay, yes, I was right. I was right. We give, I don't know how much money and troops that we have, I think 400 troops or something like that, to Ethiopia for a navy. Now, Ethiopia is landlocked. They are a landlocked country. We 400 troops there, and we're there to help them build a navy to a landlocked country. Do you understand how fucking that? And but Julian Assange is the bad guy for showing that Hillary's a fucking corrupt piece of shit and the DNC's hot garbage? And the Republicans are hot garbage too, don't get me wrong. But in this situation, this is what came out. And I don't think Julian Assange is beholden to Trump or even a Trump supporter. I think he's like, this is the information, I am releasing it. That's it. Same thing with Snowden. I don't know if Snowden's a Republican. I don't know if Snowden's a Democrat. I don't give a flying fuck. The NSA's been spying on our fucking phone calls. That's why I always laugh. That's why I always laugh when I see these people go, I would never have an Amazon Alexa or a Google Home in my house. They could hear everything you're doing, and they'll hear everything you're doing, and you guys are idiots. Hey, stupid. You walk around with a listening device all day in your hand. Look, I have one. Do you think having a Google Home or having an Alexa is going to make a difference? You already have this in your hand. And they've already shown that they can access this at any time. Unless you take... Here's another fun fact. The only way to stop a recording device in a phone, even when it's off, and this is true, you can look it up, is to pull the battery. The one thing Android used to have, which was cool, was you used to be able to take out the batteries. You can't take out the batteries anymore. The batteries are permanently stuck in here. Now, they say it's for waterproofing, but I don't know. I'm not a conspiracy nut, but think about that. They say the only way to stop a recording device on a phone, even when it's off, is to pull the battery. New Android phones and iPhones have never been able to pull the battery. That's it. That's it. It's over. It's over. It doesn't matter how many Alexas you have or Google Homes you have. If you have a laptop in your house, they could hear you. But keep putting tape. Keep putting tape over your webcam mics and your microphones. Unless you're putting little tape over every camera on your phone and keeping it in a fucking lead box in your attic, it's over, folks. And the Snowden fucking came out with that crap. Snowden showed exactly what they were doing. They were listening to fucking everything, and we stood here and we did nothing. And we let them, and we let them, and everything was re-signed. And Trump's going to re-sign the Patriot Act thing again when it comes up because it doesn't matter anymore. And the few people that speak out are going to get railroaded, Had it been Hillary in office, he would have gotten the 5 years and he would have committed suicide in jail. And everyone would have been like, oh, man, that's fishy, but we'll move on. And don't tell me, we're not going to move on with this one, man. We're going to hold them accountable. Oh, cool. What happened in Vegas? What happened with the Vegas shooting? Why did he do it? Why did hard drives disappear? Where is he? The FBI closed the case. Where's the marching on the streets? No one's marching on the streets. I'm not pretending to be better than anybody, but nobody is marching on the streets. Nobody's talking about it. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. It's all been buried. It's all well, this one crazy guy for absolutely no reason at all who happened to have child porn on his computer. Like, fuck yourself, dude. Vegas disappeared. Nobody knows. Do you understand that in one of the most filmed cities in America with some of the most... Guys... Fucking the security guard was supposed to be on Hannity, I believe, or Tucker, one of a Fox show. He just left and disappeared. He did one interview, and it was on Ellen. And that's it. He disappeared. Nobody's asked him anything else. He's gone. Nobody cares. You're right. Most of the population doesn't remember everything, but the government does because they're vindictive, and they're pieces of shit. It doesn't matter who's in power, folks. We lost this country September 11th, 2001. We're not going to let the terrorists win. They won. They won. We literally did everything that they wanted out of us. We panicked. We're surveilling our own citizens now. Country is dead. Then 2001, it wasn't. The phones weren't this. It was a lot less technology. And they wrote these guidelines for the Patriot Act so vague that it basically means they could, for any reason, any of our information, whatever. And then of course people go, you're not that important. What did you? As long as you didn't do anything. I don't want to live in any country where I have to hear the terms. Well, as long as you don't do anything, you don't have to even worry about it. This is in the UK. Take that fucking shit to Britain, you redcoat pieces of shit. I'm not playing that game. So what? Yeah, I'm angry most of the time about this stuff. I'm angry because this is what happens. They pull this man out for releasing something, and the people that were doing the illegal things, Hillary is living in one of her mansions now with her cankles, fucking eating a big breakfast that some sort of old-timey black servant that she probably has is feeding her soup. I don't want to hear it. It's not happening. Rand Paul's not going to win, by the way, Eagle Jizz. I like Rand. He ain't winning. It ain't going to fucking happen. It ain't going to happen. So you could just go ahead because the Republican Party will never get behind. The Republican Party will much quicker get behind fucking Trump than they would a Rand Paul. I'm telling you. Yeah, and Hillary's out there tweeting about white nationalism. This is fucking bullshit, man. What they did to Assange is bullshit. I hope that Trump does the right thing. Or even if it's for vindictive and selfish purposes and fucking commutes this guy's sentence. I don't think he'll pardon him, but he will commute a sentence. I believe that. If they could even get him, I don't think they could even get him. I really don't. I do know that he has stuff that is to come out if he were to get killed. That is true. Snowden will never be allowed back in the United States of America ever again. It'll never happen. It won't happen. He caught the U.S. with their pants down. James Clapper lied in front of Congress. Lied in front of Congress. And then you have fucking Roger Stone, a 60-something-year-old man, almost 70-year-old man, who's going to jail for a process crime for an investigation. For process crime for an investigation, had it never happened, he would have never broken the law. And James Clapper sitting there saying, can't let people lie in front of Congress. You fucking lie all the time. Adam Schiff's another one. They're all pieces of shit, dude. And if you don't think most of these people knew what was going on, get out of here. You know, yesterday I made fun of those Victorian people. Maybe they had it right. I don't know, man. Look, man, let me preface this. Ted Kaczynski, of course, was 100% wrong for bombing people and for killing people and maiming people. That was brutal and wrong, and he should have fucking died and rot in hell. He should rot in hell for doing that. But if you take this shitty part out of it, read his manifesto. Was his manifesto wrong? I mean, exactly. Was it wrong? Was Ted Kaczynski wrong in his manifesto? Was he wrong? Yes. We could all agree Ted Kaczynski was wrong for killing people for no reason. But was his manifesto wrong? And I love hearing all these people going, it's going to be another civil war. There's never going to be another civil war. It's not going to happen. Not in this country. It's not. We're too lazy, guys. We're too lazy. We don't care. Nobody wants to leave their luxury. And look, I understand the irony, so don't think I don't. That the reason I make money is because of technology. I'm not shitting on technology. I love technology. Jews rock. But realistically, are you going to go get on the street with a gun because what's happened to Julian is not that I'm not saying anybody should, but I'm saying with this civil war, people are going to really march on the streets and arm themselves because of what happened to Julian Assange? Of course they're not. They're going to get this in their hands, and they're going to keep scrolling through Facebook all day. Like I'm guilty to do. I do it. Scroll through Facebook or Twitter or whatever, and just keep refreshing for another dopamine hit. That's all we're doing. It's not. Exactly. We will march to our slaughter. Nobody's going to do anything. Nobody's going to do anything. But ask yourself a question, everyone. Does the average Joe give a shit? Not really. Some barely know what's going on. It's time for Doomsday Prepping. Doomsday Prepper shows on Netflix. I recommend you watch it. It's very interesting. They are literally censoring the President of the United States on Twitter. It's come to that. Exactly. Dude. This is not going anywhere. If you think that anything's going to happen, it's not changing. It's not changing. I think, like I said, my prediction with Assange, I'll go back to it, is that he will be census will be commuted because of Trump's hatred for Hillary. But that's it, man. No one does anything. Everybody talks about. Do you understand all of these? Like, we got to take our country back. We're going to go out there. No, you don't. All you go out there. I've seen Patriot Prayer. All you do is you go out there and you LARP with goggles on and you fucking pretend you're doing something when you're doing nothing. You're doing absolutely nothing. Nobody cares, guys. Nobody cares. People should be mad. Everybody should be mad. People aren't mad. People are more. This is why the AOC things brought. This is why I really don't cover a lot of. We don't cover a lot of AOC stuff on this show. You know, we have to when it gets really big. Like the code switching thing was a good story outside of her, but just to show the hypocrisy. Because more people fucking care on the right and on the left what AOC had for lunch than they care about the fact about all the information found in WikiLeaks or all the information that Snowden released. More people care about that. They care about the 29-year-old bartender. That's what they care about. Nobody gives a shit. Everything else is a fucking distraction. I'm not out. By the way, you know me, guys. I'm not Alex Jones. I'm not a conspiracy nut. I laugh a lot of the conspiracy bullshit. But this isn't a conspiracy. No, they're not hiding this from us. We know what's happening, and we just let it happen. What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? You're not going to go out on the street with a fucking gun and shoot. You have a family. You don't do. That's not how you handle. But what do you do? Exactly, Fate of Kings. Let them eat cake. The cake is just smartphones now. You know, the cake is HuffPo blogs, is BuzzFeed. What turtle are you? Let them eat cake. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to sit here and we're going to eat cake. You do boring shit that doesn't get you clicks or dopamine. Exactly, Pol Pot. But you're right, Pol Pot, you're right. I agree with you 100%. 1984 and Big Brother have taken over. Yeah, man, if you fucking think it's bad here, look at UK. Man. Did you see those pictures? Did you see those pictures in the UK? And I'm gonna. That's pretty much the. That's pretty much the update on Julian Assange. I mean, obviously, if more, I'm going to keep covering this. I can promise you, at least on Day of Wave, I will be covering this. The UK now, if you walk down, and I saw a really good article. Now I'm trying to find it where they had all the pictures. The UK now have these zones where they have police drones, right? So they have these police drones, and somebody find me the pictures. They're pretty. God, I should have pulled them up. I forgot to save them. In the UK now, you walk down the streets, they have these police drones where these say, for your safety. For your safety, we have these drones. This is a modern area to make sure. I mean, in the UK, you're getting deleted. You're getting cops showing up at your house because of something you tweeted, dude. You know. And if you think, people go, what's the UK? That'll never happen here. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. UK, Europe. It starts in Europe, then it goes to the UK, then it finally comes to the US. UK, Europe as a whole, has been Soros's testing ground, has been the testing ground for all these things to see if they get away. You can't walk around. You know, London, now per capita, and this is true, per capita, London has a higher murder rate than New York City. New York City, yes, than New York City. It has a higher murder rate than New York City. And they don't have any guns. Zero. None. Zilp. Zilch, I meant to say. Zip. Nada. No guns. So it doesn't matter. They're going to keep doing it. And then when they take knives away, no one's going to be allowed to have hands. Like, it doesn't matter. I agree, Sam Bailey. Screw Guy Fawkes mask. We should all wear Joker mask. I am with you. I am with you. The way I've always looked at it is being a child, when you're a kid, you always thought Batman was a hero. When you grow up, you realize the Joker was right. He was right. Let's use Heath Ledger's Joker. Was he wrong? He burned money. Nobody has the balls to do any of this stuff, but he was right. And I don't mean kill people. Of course, it's disgusting and gross. But revolt? It's getting worse than that. Facebook representatives appeared at a guy's house in Delhi for something he posted. Facebook reps, not cop, not G-men. Facebook employee. Oh, no, I know. Oh, no, I know. And it's going to get worse. And it's going to get worse. It's going to get worse. And then all the laws they passed in the UK is going to affect us. Social media is going to it's already happening. We're watching it happen. Social media is going to drastically change because of the laws in Europe, because they're not going to have a Facebook for us and a Facebook for them. They're not going to have a Twitter for us and a Twitter for them. Things are going to change. This to me is egregious. It's wrong. It's gross. And nothing's going to happen. And nothing is going to happen. I mean, why would it? Why would it? They had some social media reps yesterday in Congress, as a matter of fact. They were talking.
Gentlemen, let me start with a question that I.
Social media reps. Look, I'll play a little bit of it. I think it's worth it. I'll play our boy Ted Cruz. I'm going to play this on the main show too, but I mean, we're talking about it, so we might as well. This was yesterday. This is Ted Cruz talking to some dude from Facebook, Grill's Twitter and Facebook. Yeah, some dude from I believe Twitter. He was talking to here.
I have asked both of your companies more than once.
Both of your companies. It's both of them.
Which is a simple and straightforward question that I'd like to get a simple and straightforward answer to, which is, and let's start with you, Mr. Mange, does Twitter consider itself a neutral public forum?
Twitter strives every day to be an impartial platform where all voices can come and speak.
Mr. Mange.
Such a lie. Already lying. We're already lying. Everybody knows. We're already lying.
You answered this recently in the House and gave an answer that was a long paragraph, and it didn't answer it. So I'm going to try. I don't actually expect to get an answer because I've asked you this before. But are you able to answer yes or no whether you consider yourself a neutral public forum?
I didn't testify in the House, sir. I'll answer the same way.
Okay, please do
that. Which is that Twitter is an open internet platform where people from all stripes and political affiliations all around the globe come and speak.
Unless your political affiliation is some sort of have to do with white nationalism, even though you should be allowed to. I obviously am not I don't support white nationalism. I'm not a proponent for white nationalism. I've never been. I think they're LARPy idiots. But you should be able to be a LARPy idiot if you fucking feel like it.
Okay, let me help you recently. Let me help you on this. Doris. So recently, the CEO of Twitter, Jack Dorsey, said, quote, "I don't believe that we can afford to take a neutral stance anymore. I don't believe that we should optimize for neutrality." Does this represent the policy of Twitter?
I have not seen that quote, sir.
Do you agree with it?
Let's see that again. This is fucking. Hold on. Let's see this again.
I have not seen that quote, sir.
Do you agree with it?
Oh, fuck. Oh, man. Oh, man, he broke him. Oh.
That is not how he is building the platform and how.
But he did say that quote. He did say that quote.
How everybody who comes to Twitter every day.
Then why did the CEO say that?
I think it's important to note, sir, that 3/4 of our users are overseas, and that we are a global company that is staffed globally.
All right, Mr. Potts, same question for Facebook. Does Facebook consider itself a neutral public forum?
Thank you, Chairman. I think first and foremost, we consider ourselves a technology company. We are a platform for a diversity of viewpoints, and we moderate those viewpoints under our community standards.
Okay, I'm going to try one more time to get a yes or no, but your company has likewise consistently refused to
They never answer the question.
answer this, so I probably can't. Do you consider yourself a neutral public? You have a choice. You can be yes or no. I'd fine either way.
Now, again, Chairman, we are a technology company. We have a mission to build a community.
But are you a neutral public platform?
To bring the world closer together. We try to do that through our community standards.
You know, this stuff, and I know a lot of normies doesn't affect people, but I mean, I've lost my Facebook at 12 years, and I did nothing wrong. Nothing wrong, lost it. Are the original ROTC Twitter gone? They never told us why. Mike is off of Facebook right now. Off of Twitter right now, excuse me. For doing nothing, for saying something to somebody who was perfectly fine with what he said. He's either sleep deprived or has jaundice, executee. This doesn't matter.
Sure that diverse viewpoints are allowed on the platform.
All right, let's try a second area of inquiry. The ranking member suggested that there is no censorship. And indeed, she said there are just a handful of anecdotes. You know, I will note, among other things, that Senator Blackburn, her announcement video announcing for the United States Senate was pulled down, as Mr. Manji rightly apologized for. But yet these anecdotes all seem to be consistently on one side of the spectrum. So we know that Senator Blackburn's question, Mr. Manji, was pulled. In the year 2018, how many tweets from elected officials did Facebook pull down? I'm sorry, Twitter pull down.
I'd have to get back to you on those specific cases.
They never get back, by the way. It's the same thing Zuckerberg said. They never get back to you.
If I could follow up, though, sir. Every day we see 500 million tweets, and we have to action thousands of accounts.
And they're always conservative. Say what you want about Project Veritas. It's already come out that they recorded them saying that they don't like conservatives, that they take down people that are conservative. Shut up.
And that those happen literally all across the political spectrum and literally all over the globe. 1 in a million happens 500 times a day on Twitter. And if you are looking for data points to support any narrative, you can find it. We do have a number.
Are you aware of even a single Democratic politician who has had a tweet pulled down? I'm not.
I am.
Could you share that, please?
Yes, sir. And I will note that we are as committed to transparency as you have.
No, you're not. You're lying.
Described and have taken a number of steps to improve transparency. We also have to protect the privacy and security of our users, people who didn't ask to be part of the spotlight. But let me follow up on your question, sir.
Although to be fair, if someone's tweeting, they are asking the world to see what they're saying. I mean, that's the essence of a social media post as you're posting it.
That's true, but our actions on those accounts are also matters that are extremely sensitive. But if I could follow up on your specific question, I'm not going to mention specific names in a public forum, but very recent examples. We recently changed our impersonation policy. that allows, if I could, sir, you asked the question, our impersonation policy that allows third parties to report impersonation, and we had 2 current U.S. sitting senators, a sitting governor, and a sitting state attorney general, all Democrats, who were impacted by that. Second case, advertising transparency. We honored the ideas that were part of the Honest Ads Act and agree with the idea that political advertising should be more transparent. In the process of setting that up, a number of accounts got caught up in that include 3 current Democratic candidates for president and a major national pro-choice group. Somebody mentioned the general data protection regulations out of Europe.
Okay, so
the main thing is you're not giving any concrete examples and you're leaving yourself wiggle room. Nothing happened to them. Nothing. To fucking act like it's not one-sided is fucking horseshit. That Unplanned movie, which might be terrible, I don't know. I don't give a fuck. But the Unplanned movie, that pro-life movie, their account has been fucked with, taken down, unpublished. People have been unfollowed over and over again. That doesn't happen with anybody else. You're lying to everybody's face. You're lying to everybody's face.
Let me pose it to Mr. Potts, and I'll point, Mr. Potts, in 2018, how many posts from elected officials did Facebook pull down?
Chairman, I don't have that figure, but I'm happy to follow up with you at a later time.
Well, I would ask you to, and I would note that when Mr. Zuckerberg testified before this full committee, I submitted that question and a number of other questions in writing to Facebook, and you at the time refused to answer it and gave, the company instead gave legal boilerplate and refused to answer the question. And nobody here knows. We know that Senator Blackburn's post was pulled down. Let me ask a comparable question, because it's not just political, it's also ideological. There have been multiple instances of, in particular, pro-life groups being disfavored. For example, here is a tweet that says, "Abortion is profoundly anti-women," and it's a quote from Mother Teresa.
This is funny.
And this tweet was blocked. Now it is fairly remarkable that Mother Teresa is now deemed hate speech. Do either of you agree with the proposition that Mother Teresa is issuing hate speech?
Again, he breaks them. Breaks them.
Is this hate speech?
If I could take a step back from that, I believe that that account is from the Susan B. Anthony list.
Correct.
And Susan B. Anthony is currently an advertiser in good standing on our platform. Last promoted.
Mr. Manji, you're very good at not answering questions. Is this hate speech?
Every tweet has context behind it, and every decision that's made.
Context. Oh, wait a second. Sorry. Context? So you decide context? Who decides the context? So notice, this is a slippery slope now. Context matters. All of a sudden, context matters. How dare you? Who decides context? You decide context? Somebody getting paid $20 an hour in New York City decides context? Who decides context? Who's not angry at this? And how come when you decide context, it never goes my way? It never goes my way. I can say, hey, Twitter, let me explain. The context of my tweet was blah, blah, blah. I don't care. Fuck you.
The full tweet. There's no more context.
I can tell you that we have actioned.
By the way, everybody, just a reminder, Gabe Hoffman, Republican of an open secret, is happy that Twitter's doing this to people because of anti-Semitism. Guess what? I believe anti-Semitism should be allowed on Twitter. I believe white hate should be allowed on Twitter. I believe black hate should be allowed on Twitter. I believe all hate should be allowed on Twitter. I think you should be able to make fun of fucking white people all day long on Twitter, and you should be able to make fun of black people all day long. And if you're a gross person, you should be called out for it publicly and go, hey, look at this asshole. You're in social media. You don't have to follow these accounts. You can block them. So this is the thing, because now you have Republicans getting in on the details, like, whoa, no. You should be able to say whatever you want as long as you're inciting a riot or killing somebody. You understand what I'm saying? Outside of breaking the very few things you should be allowed to. You're a fucking public forum. Go fuck yourself.
Accounts on both sides of this debate, including tweets by pro-choice groups who have said that everybody who's pro-life is misogynistic. There are many pro-life groups that advertise on our platforms currently in good standing, and advertisers across the board.
Okay, then why did you take down the Mother Teresa tweet?
Whether they're selling soap or...
And that is an area we'll be following up as well. So I appreciate your saying there are groups on the pro-choice side that you have blocked, and this committee is going to attempt to understand and quantify if there is a disparate treatment or not. If there's not a disparate treatment, that'll benefit Twitter to show that you're being even-handed. The anecdotes we're aware of are consistently on one side of the aisle. Mr. Potts, do you consider this hate speech? Does Facebook consider this hate speech?
Again, Chairman, I don't believe this was on our site, but looking at that quote right now, the lights are a little bright, so my eyes are
red,
trying to zero in, or focus, I should say. That would not be in violation of our policies.
And same question that Mr. Manji was asked is, has Facebook, to your knowledge, ever blocked a post from Planned Parenthood?
I believe that is correct. I believe we have, Senator.
Okay, we would be very interested in learning about that. When I asked Facebook that in writing after Mr. Zuckerberg's hearing, you again refused to answer that question as well. And so the basic data, if you are not engaged in censorship, releasing the data, how many people you're blocking, how many people you're downgrading, and what side of the political aisle or ideological aisle they're on, would go a long way to either clearing it up or to demonstrating there's a persistent pattern of bias.
And of course, we're going to have these meetings, and they're going to ask for the questions, and they're not going to give them answers because they're going to ignore it because they know the public's going to ignore it. By the way, these congressional things, I mean, I like them because it shows what hypocrites they are, but nothing ever comes out of them. Nothing ever comes out of them. Nothing. And nothing ever will. Waste of time, folks. By the way, streamlabs.com/daywavelive. Jesus Christ, $0, guys? Really? I'm fucking about to have an aneurysm here. Sorry I'm not entertaining enough. Christ. All right. I've done an hour and made $0. Yeah. Fucking crushing it, Royce. Let's see here. All right, I gotta move away from this. I thought was great. So you know how now they have this AI stuff? It's really cool. Where if you have enough of audio of a person saying enough words, there's an AI that can recreate the speaking patterns of people, and you can pretty much type whatever you want. It'll sound just like the person. Russell, to be fair, Mr. Medicare's streaming now too. Okay, but there's 145 people here. I mean, just saying.
I'd buy that.
Thank you, wheresoever will be.
Here you go, you entitled Cuban.
Thank you. That's all I want is to be entitled, and I appreciate it. I should be entitled. I should be entitled. Money's not important. Oh yeah, cool. I'll just fucking eat food by robbing people. Shut up. All right, let's see here. So anyway, this is pretty funny. So this is somebody took Eminem's "Lose Yourself" and they put it through that AI thing and made it sound like Jordan Peterson. Watch.
Look, if you had one shot or one opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted in one moment, would you capture it or just let it slip? His palms are sweaty, his weak arms are heavy, there's vomit in his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti is nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready to drop bomb, but he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down the hole. Crowd goes so loud he opens his mouth, but the words won't.
Well, thank you, Neon Firing Squad, and my body's the same. You guys are jerks. All right, I'll shut up. God damn it. Thank you, Neon, and
I'd buy that for $1.
And thank you, Dave. I appreciate it. I will say that I appreciate Neon's a little bit more because now, again, At least according to the avatar. When you're a cute girl, I appreciate it a little bit more.
I'd buy that for $1.
But for all I know, Dave, my body the same size, is also a cute girl. Now, chances are, most female avatars in here are just fat dudes. But that's fine. Thank you, fat dude. Neon Fire Squad with a W.
I'd buy that for $1.
All right, Alan Powell, thank
Voluntary exchange. Very cool.
But, Alan, you're supposed to write like all the libertarian...
Here, improve the mind. Heil Hitler.
Oh, fuck me. All right, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't have asked for donations.
When the Fuhrer says, we is the master race, we heil, right in the...
Dog Munch says I have a tight puss. We're all fat dudes. I love all you fat dudes.
The glorious privilege is yours to be a Nazi. To work 48 hours a day for the Führer. Then the Führer says, we never will be slaves. We heil.
Heil.
But still we work like slaves.
I love this. It's so good.
And lies and rants and raves.
You guys really took my ranting about not making donations and made me look like an asshole. So I'm going to say that I appreciate it. Here, take my tithe, Jesus fam. Pay this man. You guys really know how to make me feel like a dick. All right, fine. I apologize. I'll say sorry, okay? Dave goes, I'm actually a goldfish with a fancy keyboard. Are you Klaus from American Dad? Because that would be dope. Oh, fuck. Royce, you're Jewish, right? No, as a matter of fact, I'd
buy that for $1.
Thank you. I'm so not Jewish that I still have my foreskin. Take that. Show me your foreskin. I'm so not Jewish that I have foreskin. So a lot of people say they're not Jewish, but they're all clipped. I am not, and I have the foreskin to prove it. Hey, you're the one that asked. You're the one that asked, Dave. I don't want to hear it, fucking Israeli. I don't want to hear, ew, yeah, so what? I have my foreskin. I don't give a fuck, and I'm proud of it, too. Don't foreskin shave me, bro. How dare you? How dare you? Foreskin Squad reporting in. 444 foreskin. 444 foreskin. Oh, man. Fuck. See, look, JJ Stoner, fucking foreskin, dog. Don't foreskin shave me, dude. 444 foreskin. Do you smuggle coke inside your foreskin? No. You put it up your butt. Oh, man. Oh, fuck, man. This turned really... How did I go from being fiery about Assange to talking about my foreskin? Eric Fernandez, Clip Squad. That's fucking weird, dude. You're Hispanic. You should have a foreskin. Eric Fernandez is a Jew. More like Eric Fernandez-Steen. Oh, man. We went from... I love... Thank you, Pinochet. But what do you... I hate when it doesn't read stuff. And I have the censor stuff off, and it still doesn't. But don't worry. I got you, fam. This counts as my Nick Abbott is a nigger faggot message that I was saving for the big show. I hope you're happy. You're entitled spick. You know what? I will remind people about that on the main show. We went from like, man, Royce is really taking on the man.
I'd buy that for $1.
Thank you. Definitely a woman donated. Okay, first off, I'm going to read what you said. I don't know why. I guess I'll tell you what the... Oh, come on! I'm definitely a hot lady. You can tell by my boobies and vagina. I like woman things like cake and not being good at sports, so enjoy my extra money. Well, thank you, definitely a woman. But why would you do this to me? Why would you do this to me? Why you guys are dicks.
That shit came off the top of my fucking head, y'all. Oh, God. Why? Why?
This is getting out of hand.
I'd buy that.
Thank you, Rain Pipe.
Here's a dono for the Pastor Royce collection plate.
Well, thank you. That's much appreciated. Is there anything okay. Is there anything else coming in?
I'd buy that.
Thank you, Olive Dane. The foreskin and butthole smuggling talk has inspired me to donate. See, that's what it is. I know you guys. If I talk about important stuff, you're like, fuck you. Yeah, you guys are bored. But the moment I bring foreskin up, boom, foreskin wave.
I'd buy that for $1.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Tara Priest, I hope Marie uses your foreskin as a sock at night. First off, it's not that big. Jesus Christ. Foreskins aren't, it's just a little bit of extra skin, folks. It's like when you get bacon and you say, leave the rind on. That's all it is. Mutilating people's penises. That's what you get for calling me a fat. You're right, Nan Fire Squad. Fire Squaw. I apologize. I should have never. Okay. I should have never called you a fat guy.
Take these shekels, you hand-rubbing beta.
All right. You gotta be mean about it. Okay, here it goes.
Amazing. That is amazing. 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 Isn't that amazing? That is amazing. 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 That is amazing. 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 Isn't that amazing? That is amazing.
I take my foreskin over female roast beef flat. Look, hey. Did you see JLP roast sticks? No, I didn't, but I bet it was great. That lawnmower bit yesterday. All right. Thank you, guys. I know I asked for this. I asked for it, and I do appreciate it. Okay.
I'd buy that for $1.
Am I late on the Royce shaming and regretting his decisions?
No, you're... Oh, no. It's frozen. Why? Why? What did I do to you? Another one.
Voluntary exchange, free market, small government, foreskin, extra cheese.
Very cool.
Very cool.
Everybody thinks I've got a tail, but I am just an unfortunate male. I've got a really long foreskin. See me swinging in the air. I've got a really long foreskin.
What is this?
I've got a really long foreskin. Going to the loos, no fun at all. But at least I can play myself at swing ball. I've got a really long foreskin.
On Royce's resume under skills, it's listed creating my own hellscape. I did. I always choose the form of my own destroyer. It always happens. I always choose the form of my destroyer. Always. And I do it to myself. Oh, man. Thank you, guys. Seriously. All right. Can you have long foreskin and a small... I mean, I guess you can. I don't know. I've always had a pretty average, maybe even slightly above average penis, I would say. You know, comparatively to the norms. Another one on foreskins. Every time someone brings up foreskins, always like, "Oh, your dick smell, dude." No, you wash it like everything else. You wash it like everything else. You clean it. When you take a shower, you clean it. You clean it. And I love how clothes are like, imagine a giant skin suit. Puke. Shut up. Like your like fucking like women's vaginas are these fucking awesome magical place. You fucking get stinky AF too, dogs. I don't want to hear it. Your mucus filled, sometimes yeast filled fucking claptrap. I don't want to hear it from you. Oh man, it's exactly what I'm wondering. Do people without foreskin not clean their junk? I try to understand. Like, do you not clean your penis if you have foreskin? If you don't have foreskin? Our vaginas look like flowers. No, fucking what? Venus flytraps, maybe. Get the fuck out of here.
I'd buy
Thank you, FKB.
Good morning to you, Pastor Royce. Your wife Gertrude and your wife's son Lamont Prince Poonrecker Ahmed Wang Pedro Lopez.
Lamont Prince Poonrecker Ahmad Wang Pedro Lopez. Well, that will now be added. That will now be added to the lore of Pastor Royce. I like it. The foreskin. Not if you clean. You fucking clean your penis. Clean your penis, bucko. I only clean my penis. Everything else is disgusting. Oh, man. All right. Are we done with the foreskin talk? Oh, fucking thank you, Fat Keck Boy. You're just, you fucking, you people, just the norm. If the Jews didn't trick you into thinking you shouldn't have foreskin, you all be walking around with foreskins and nobody would have a problem. Just clean your foreskin. Yeah, I'm going to move on. I'm going to move on from the foreskin talk. I am. I just made 145 people think about my penis, so I win today. Take that. Take that, lamestream media. All right, can we get back to the Jordan Peterson rapping Lose Yourself, please?
Look, if you had one shot or one opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted in one moment, would you capture it or just let it slip? You, his palms are...
Thank you, Wyatt Earp.
Or sweetie, his weak arms are heavy, there's so much in his sweeter already. Moans spaghetti is nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready to drop bomb, but he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down the hole. Crowd goes so loud he opens his mouth, but the words won't come out. He's choking. How? Everybody's joking now. The clock's run out. Time's up or blow, snap back to reality. There it goes.
Isn't it crazy? Yeah, because if you put enough, if this AI thing, if you put enough speeches in there, it could replicate speech really. This sounds just like him talking. It doesn't sound like a robot. It sounds really good.
Gravity, well, there it goes. Rabbit, he caught. He's so mad, but he won. Give up that easy. No, he won't have it, His whole back hit his rope. Don't matter, he's dope. He knows that he's broke. He's so stagnant, he knows. When he goes back to his mobile home, that's when it's back to the lab again. This won't rape shit, you better go capture this moment and hope it don't pass, and you better lose yourself in the music the moment, you better never let it go. This opportunity comes in a lifetime, you better lose yourself in the music. The moment you want it, you better never let it go. You only get one shot, do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime, you better his soul's escaping.
It's really creepy how good it is. It's very creepy how good it is, and it's going to be creepy how people are going to use that technology. It's going to be nuts. Okay, this thought, man, has been all over the place. Somebody reported her Instagram, and it got taken down, and she's losing her mind. So let's see.
Hey, guys. So, I'm in the middle of editing, and my Instagram account got deleted. And I'm trying to get it back. I'm calling everybody I can. And I don't know why it's not working out for me. I'm in LA because of this. I'm in LA because I want to be on Instagram, and I'm randomly just recording this to put this in the video. I am nothing without my following.
Jesus, lady, really? Like, you're nothing without your following? So apparently they deleted her Instagram.
I am nothing without my following. And when people try to hate on me and report me, I'm literally trying to be a fucking...
Literally, bro, they reported me, dude, in a super. Does anybody know why they took her account down?
Be a better person. I want to say to everybody that's been reporting me, think twice because you're ruining my life. Because I make all of my money online. All of it. And I don't want to lose that. And I know people like to see me be down and be like them and be like the 90%ers, the people that work 9 to 5.
Whoa! Whoa, what are you implying here, ho? I'm lucky enough to do, I really am. I've always said I'm lucky enough to do this and make enough money to live my life, which is great. I have never talked down to 9 to 5 people. I mean, obviously joking, but I've never, like, how dare you? Fuck you, man. Like, I want to be on people's side when they get deplatformed, but are you seriously shitting on people that have jobs? Are you fucking shitting on people that have jobs? Have you ever worked a job? Wow. The fucking audacity of this dumb bitch.
That's been reporting me, think twice because you're ruining my life. Because I make all of my money online. All of it. And I don't want to lose that. And I know people like to see me be down and be like them and be like the 90%ers, the people that work 9 to 5. That is not me. I am in LA to not be like that. I worked so fucking hard to get to where I'm at. And for that to get taken.
Worked hard? What? Taking pictures of your ass? No. I am very sorry, honey. First off, how the fuck were you an Instagram model? You ugly AF. So let's start with that. You're an ugly woman. You are an ugly woman.
I'd buy that for $1.
Thank you, Dr. YouTube, YouTube burglar. What did he say? The haters will never know the joy of being whole. Thank you. Exactly. A video of a 21-year-old social media influencer crying hysterically about not wanting to enter the workforce is going viral on the internet. In the video, Jesse Taylor of Tampa, Florida, yells at cries to and warns her followers against reporting her account. In the video, okay, so her Instagram got deleted because which had 100,000 followers after people allegedly reported the account for being spam. In the video, which she shared on YouTube, Taylor, who now apparently lives in Los Angeles just to be an Instagram star, can be seen sobbing openly. Okay, wait a second. So they reported her for being spam? I got a feeling if that's really why they kicked her off, then I believe that they're going to give it back to her, right? The Instagram influencer with 100,000 strong following got wiped, says she called the police because it felt like murder.
It from me is the worst fucking feeling in the world. It literally sucks having people want to come after you for no fucking reason, and it hurts. And I don't think people understand that. Like,
I'd buy that for $1.
This 9 to 5er appreciates you.
Well, thank you, 9 to 5er. How was she an Instagram star? I'm trying to find some pictures of her to see what her posts look like. So I'm trying to find a. I have no idea how she was an Instagram. It doesn't make sense to me. Why would you need to be? I don't understand why you need to be in LA to be an Instagram star. It's like being like me. It's like being a podcaster or a streamer. You could do it anywhere. You don't need to be in LA. Yes, she was. She was on Ice Poseidon streams, and I think his Reddit went after her. Wait. All right. This is the. Thank you, Executie. This is the. Even what is this fucking cholo? How is this an Instagram star? I blame men. We blame women for a lot, and women should be blamed for many things. But guess what, ladies, or dudes pretending to be ladies in my chat? This is something I 100% blame men for. I don't understand this, guys. Pornography is free. Why are you guys following and chasing and probably sending money for this bitch to show you your feet? What is wrong with you, men? You could be mad at her, and she's an idiot. We're gonna finish playing the video, but you guys give her money. Stop worshiping average women. Exactly. Stop it. Stop worshiping average women. This is ridiculous. No, hey, closer. That's why I said it. I'm with you. I am with you. I am with you. All the women in the chat. I 100%, believe it or not, I never thought, can you buy your ramen yet? Thank you, ones and zeros. I can now. This is on us, men. This is on us.
I'd buy that for $1.
She's still a terrible woman. You're not off. Women are terrible in many aspects, but men made her. This is us. This is on us. Casey Anthony is gorgeous. Not only is she gorgeous, you know what? Say what you want about Casey Anthony. She doesn't need a babysitter. Huh? Another crazy woman from Florida. Wow, we have a lot of crazy women here. Oh, my God. But I digress. This is on you, men. This is on you. Yeah, this is her here. This is her actual YouTube where she posted it. So here you go. And people should probably pull this. I mean, it's probably already been pulled, but people should pull this down just in case she deletes it. I have a feeling that if they false reported her account for being spam, if that was the real reason she was popped, she's going to get her account back. Now, there's some people saying she was popped because she was racist. Now, I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what like here. There's an we're gonna finish this video first, and then we're gonna play another one.
An Instagram in.
I'd buy that for $1.
All right, let's see. Jesus Christ, Dr. Whitey Bulger. Come on, fam. All right, thank you. Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Take it from me is the worst.
I got it, Dr. Whitey Bulger. I got it. Well, you says YT, so Dr. I don't know. I think YouTube. I don't know. Dr. Whitey Bulger. I got it from... And we'll never mess it up again, Dr. YouTube. Man, I'm kidding. Thank you.
Worst fucking feeling in the world. It literally sucks having people want to come after you for no fucking reason.
Well, it's because you're terrible, and your tears sustain people.
It hurts. And I don't think people understand that, like, this is my fucking life. I am nothing. I was a fucking prostitute, for God's sakes. I was a fucking prostitute.
Wait. She was a prostitute? So wait a second. Wait a hot minute here. Wait a hot minute here. Wait a hot minute here. We're supposed to feel bad that instead of getting a regular job, you decided to become a whore and we're supposed to feel bad for you? Is that what you're saying?
I am nothing. I was a fucking prostitute, for God's sakes. I was a fucking prostitute.
Do prostitutes not work 9 to 5? They do, but it's 9 p.m. till 5 a.m., Sam. So it technically... Oh, Brendan, I said the joke just before you did. But yes, we all thought it.
I stripped every single day. I don't even do that shit anymore because I make all of my money online.
Oh my God. Ah! There's nothing about you that's interesting. At least Mike and I sit here with our ugly asses and put together a show, you know? We put together a show every day and try to entertain people. You just a thought.
I don't want to go back to that life. From the bottom of my heart, it sucks.
Oh my God. Then get her. You don't want to be like the other 90%ers. That's what she says. You don't want to be like the 90%ers that have to work 9 to 5. You don't want to do that. You know the shitty jobs I've had to have in my fucking life? You fucking worked at Burger King, coming home every day smelling like onions and grease burns that I still permanently have on my body still. I'll fucking hear it. And I used to work in the air conditioning business, going into every single home in Florida that didn't have air conditioning, getting in these stupid attics that were hot as fuck to do that job. That was fun for asbestos attics. I used to have to do that. So go fuck yourself. And then after that, I had to make ends meet. And I worked at fucking inside sales, dealing with people complaining about everything all goddamn day. And then I was even an Uber driver. So I don't want to fucking hear it. I don't want to fucking hear it.
And the people that are laughing at this, wanting me to get my account deleted, imagine if you were in my shoes. I was abandoned from my fucking family. I've been backstabbed from everybody.
No. You weren't abandoned from your fucking family. I already know women like you. You weren't abandoned from your fucking family. You left your family because they were like, honey, you shouldn't be a prostitute.
Or maybe 2 people. 3 people in my life. 3 fucking people in my life that's not backstabbed me yet. Okay? Like... try to be in my shoes for once, because I guarantee you none of you would fucking last in my shoes. And I just got back from fucking San Fran and drove 7 hours to try to get a fucking verification.
She drove from LA to San Francisco to went to Instagram's headquarters to try to get verified. On her way back, her account got deleted.
For my account to be fucking deleted. Stop fucking reporting me, bro.
Too late now. There's nothing to report.
What some of you guys have to realize is I have no skills. I'm $20,000 in debt from school, from college, so I can't even go to college.
You have no skills. You're $20,000 in debt. And it's our fault, the 9 to 5ers? You dumb bitch. Oh, you dumb bitch. I mean, I guess technically I work a 9 to 5 because I'm up every morning at 7:30-ish. I get up 7:30. I do prep for my show. I set everything up. And then I work, and then after this show, I prepare for the next show and set stuff up and do stuff. And then you know, Revenge of the Sis ends and say, hey, fuck you. I work 9 to 5 Central Time. Fuck, I'm a 9 to 5er. You know what? I am a 9 to 5er. I was sitting here saying I'm not, but I am. I sit at this desk every day, studio, every day and do this. So shut up, you hoe. I put forth effort. You're a hoe. Hoe.
If I fucking wanted to. I used to work at fucking McDonald's before I did fucking YouTube, Instagram, before I had 100,000 followers. I used to work at Burger King. Yeah, it sucks. We know. Before I had everything in my life, I was a fucking loser. Guess what? Even 3 days ago when you had your Instagram, you were still a loser. You were just a loser that 100,000 guys jerked off to. But you were still a loser. You've always been a loser. And no matter how much money you get or how many followers you get, you'll always be a loser. Because a loser isn't about what's in your wallet or how many followers you have. Because you know where you're always going to be a loser? In here. In here, you're a loser. Inside.
And no amount of followers and no amount of anything will stop you from being a loser in here, in your heart. In here, in your head, you're an idiot. And in here, in your heart, you're a loser.
Like, working at McDonald's. Not saying there's anything wrong with people working at McDonald's because I worked there, but I don't want to go back to that life.
You just shit on people that work 9 to 5. Oh, no. Wait till you see her on Ice Poseidon. You haven't seen nothing yet. Hold, ladies. You've seen nothing yet. I'll tell you something. We rip on women all the time, but the women in our community, you want to know why I actually, this is very rare that I'm going to compliment you. The reason that I love the women in our community is you guys police your own. You don't put up with this shit. You rip these hoes apart. You're like, you dumb bitch. We're already dealing with an uphill battle. How fucking dare you? You police your... I've always given credit to the women in our community. You guys don't put up with this shit. You don't put up with this shit. Just the same way I don't put up with these beta male faggots, you guys don't put up with these fucking women making y'all look bad. And I respect that. That's why I like the women here. I really do. Because they go, no, honey. You don't get to do this without getting ripped apart. Because the most people men are ripping her apart, sure. Women are fucking annihilating her. Deservingly so.
Life. I'm perfectly happy where I'm at. And I have no job qualifications. I could never work a normal job. I'm worthless. I bring nothing to the table. Zero. I bring nothing to the fucking table when it comes to that. I always get in fights with people. I always get kicked out of places.
No. Listen, Executie, I know you're not putting up with men's bullshit either, though. But my point is that as a man, I'm not going to put up with this woman's bullshit either. But as a man, I get I think you women do too. You get a little bit more angrier when it's your own gender doing it. You're like, you fucking bitch. You fucking bitch. So now these MGTOW guys are going to use her as an example why I'm an idiot. You know what I mean?
Like, I'm not work material. I will never be work material. So stop fucking reporting me on motherfucking Instagram. The last thing I want to do is be a fucking homeless prostitute in the fucking street doing meth.
Or just move back to Tampa and reconcile with your family. How about do that?
That's the last thing I fucking want to do. So stop fucking trying to ruin my life. All the fucking Ice Poseidon trolls out there.
Well, she did mention the Ice Poseidon trolls, and I think it's worth playing her appearance because you're not seeing her in her final form, my friends. You're not seeing her in her final form. So I think it's about time we show her. This is her on Ice Poseidon. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby.
Honestly, like, what the fuck is that, the robot?
Uh-huh.
Okay,
It's your
to
boyfriend.
Be honest, yes, my standards are that high, and that's the reason why, if you go to Hype Auditor, my followers are real. You can check right now. I swear to God.
Jesse,
Hype Auditor.
stop.
Yes, I swear,
There's
wait,
no
I swear.
fucking way that your followers are real.
No, can you just show
gone
it on
up,
stream?
since you've met me, you've gone up 80,000 followers. Please tell me in what universe. No, Jesse, I want to hear your honest thing.
80,000 followers that quickly is probably, yeah. I wonder how many of them were fake. Oh, man, that's a good question.
Here. In what universe, where did 80,000 followers come from?
I swear to God, look it up. Like, look it up.
No, but where? Where would 80,000 followers come from? Just explain.
I fucked Andrew Gregory, Kristen Hatcher's boyfriend.
What does that have to do with anything?
I don't know who that is. You what?
Yes,
no, you did not get clout from that. I looked at your followers.
Who's the other person that's talking? I don't know this community at all. I don't watch any of this stuff. So somebody help me out here.
Arabic guy.
She definitely does look like a Tampa prostitute. I agree 100%, Danny. She does look like a Tampa prostitute.
Can you go to Hype Auditor and just put on my following? It literally says 70,000. I'm not even.
Oh my God! It literally did. Literally said 70,000.
Who cares though? Who cares?
Oh, Sam Pepper. Okay.
Who cares about
Thank you.
followers though?
I care.
Well, you care, Ice Poseidon. It's how you make your money, stupid.
But that's the problem.
Yes, she said she'd kill herself. She said she'd kill herself if she didn't have...
That's the
I said
problem,
I'd kill
though.
myself if they deleted my Instagram, yeah.
Well, hey, you know what? I believe it's time to put up or shut up in Minecraft. Put up or shut up in Minecraft, bitch.
That's the issue here. Let me see. Instagram followers.
No, don't go to Social Blade. Go to fucking Hype Auditor.
Oh, yeah.
Don't go to Social Blade. Go to Hype Auditor. Why not Social Blade? What's wrong with Social Blade?
Yeah. Ice, go on Social.
You botted this. These are robots. Don't.
No, wait. Go to Hype Auditor. Go to Hype Auditor.
Everything about... guys, I wonder why the CX streaming house didn't work out. Is there any way to tell? Is there any way to tell why this didn't work out? Is there any way to tell why this didn't work out?
That growth.
My hand, please.
Tell me that shit's real.
Not Ice to stream. Sam Pepper's anti-I. I get it. I'm just playing this to see her. I wanted to see her in her natural environment.
I'm going to pull it up on my phone right now.
These are botted. You literally view-botted this.
You literally view. I don't know. Yeah, thank you. People watch this like this was entertainment. This is the biggest guy on fucking YouTube. I don't understand this at all.
Listen. Okay, first off,
you got 15,000 and one
Her dad owns 4 Greek diners in the area.
day. Come on.
Actually, I got. Listen. Okay,
You can see they go
You're literally
up and then
losing
they
subs
go
every
up.
other day. What do you mean?
Okay, stop. Okay, stop. Look.
Stop looking at the thing that's making me look bad. Look at the thing that's making me look good instead.
We literally show you Hype Auditor, and I'm gonna show
No,
it
we
on
can
myself.
see it, Jesse. We don't need to see Hype Auditor.
Because I'm going to show everybody so everybody can shut up. Stop! Why are you putting that on stream? Oh my god, look. View Instagram names. Jesse Taylor.
Oh my god. Holy shit. All right, so this is the I'm moving this up. Yeah, this is main show stuff. We got to delve deeper into this. But so this is the stream that got her in trouble.
At least I don't have dark skin like you. At least I don't have dark skin like you. My skin is white, honey. That's why you want to be me. That's why you want to be me. That's why you're jealous of me, because my skin's lighter than yours, honey.
No, just nobody wants to be you. You're fucking trash.
Can I tell you something? She's jealous of my skin color because all she does is eat hot Cheetos all day. You think I'm scared of her? I'm not scared of her. I can break her like a stick. You think I'm scared of her? Like, I'm not scared of you.
So she's talking about her life. Still wouldn't say that's racist. I still wouldn't say that's racist. I'm not defending this thing. I'm just saying, I don't know. Live streamer model just shows her racist side and others saying, I'm racist and I don't care. Huh. Moving that up, too. We're talking about this. We're breaking this down. We're going to break this down big time on the main show because a lot of people need to see this. Jesus Christ, this lady. She is infuriating. She is infuriating. All right. Okay. I don't want to go back to working a 9-to-5 job. It's just too difficult, bro. Like, literally, dude. Like, I'm just going to go back and, you know, fucking Christ. All right, we went after women. Let's go after this faggot.
Is not okay. Blizzard was right to ban it. And
hold on. You got to hear from the beginning. So Blizzard banned this, the OK sign. You can't do this anymore. Watch.
Doing the OK hand gesture is not okay. Blizzard was right to ban it, and I'll explain why.
Because you're a faggot? Is it because you're a faggot? Is it the defending this? This is unbelievable.
Over the weekend, Blizzard made headlines for reportedly banning
Daniel Rawson
fans at Overwatch League events from making the OK hand gesture after one fan threw one up during an interview with LA Gladiators DPS player Decay. And guess what? Blizzard was right to ban it. I know what you're thinking. It's just a harmless hand sign. Zenyatta does it in one of his win poses. It's a spray in the game. It's nothing. The problem is that it might seem innocuous, but it's been co-opted by people with ties to white supremacist movements. And I know some of you are already in the comments telling me that it's not a white supremacist symbol, it's all just a meme, and I'm an idiot. But listen, calm down. I was like you a week ago.
No, you don't fucking tell me to calm down. You calm down, stupid.
And then I did some research and found out what's really going on here. A group of people on 4chan decided to troll people by flooding Twitter with claims that the hand gesture was actually a white power sign as part of something they called Operation OKKK. Now, this wasn't true at the time and was just intended to mess with people. The problem is, like with all memes, it got completely out of control. What's fucked up is that actual white supremacists have decided they like using the hand sign.
No! No, they don't, stupid. They do it. They still do it. Dude, I do this. They do this to make you make videos like this and spurg the fuck out. Now, yes, there is a God. This video was put up April 9th. It has 2,000 upvotes and 32,000 downvotes. 32,000 downvotes.
It got so bad that the Anti-Defamation League has stated that while the OK hand gesture isn't exactly a racist hand signal, it has been used by some white supremacists.
Yes, we know. So, you know what? White supremacists probably flick people off too. Has that been co-opted by them? I've seen white supremacists put thumbs up. You're a fucking idiot. I read the ADL article. Even the ADL article says it's not a white supremacist hand signal. This is ridiculous. You're being ridiculous.
Now, the ADL also says that context is super important. Like, if I said, that's okay, and then did this, you know that I mean that.
Okay, so a guy at the Blizzard thing doing this, because it's a winning thing for one of the people in fucking, Overwatch, that's the problem. How did you know the context of him? This guy is fucking, this guy's getting destroyed right now online.
That's okay, and I'm not being a racist. The problem is when you try to hide the gesture. We've seen plenty of times in history that people who want to keep their beliefs and opinions hidden take up coded language or symbols to hide it from everyone. White supremacists have a fucking ton of these, and it's looking like the OK hand symbol is becoming one of these. And if you're still doubting me, that guy who killed 50 people at 2 mosques in New Zealand last month flashed the OK hand gesture during his arraignment in court.
Yes, because if you read his manifesto, which you're still allowed to do in the United States, thankfully, if you read his manifesto, you would know he was all about troll. Oh my God, you're an idiot.
Basically, it's gotten pretty clear that this, while it seems innocuous, has been adopted as a white supremacist.
It was the circle game too. I used to play it.
Symbol, even if people aren't necessarily aware of that. Okay, that was a lot of facts, so let's recap really quick. That OK hand gesture started as a meme, wasn't really white supremacist, then actual white supremacists took it over.
Okay, okay, Fred Perry polo shirts were Proud Boys took them over. Does that mean everybody that wears Fred Perry polo shirts is a Proud Boy? You fucking idiot, you fucking moron. God, 4chan really had, this has been the longest standing, 4chan has killed it with this.
And that's why that Overwatch League fan, the guy who actually flashed that hand gesture in the background, didn't do anything wrong. He didn't know, and actually he tweeted an apology afterwards when he learned the context that it's taken on. But people were mad that Blizzard made the ban, and I guess it's kind of understandable. It feels to them like they're losing their free speech, but I don't actually think that's what's happening here. And listen, I know
that is what's happening. If you play your little fucking tricks all you want, that's exactly what's happening. That's what's happening. That's exactly what's happening. That's what's happening. There's nothing there's not a sentence you're gonna say after this is gonna make me go, oh, I guess they're not.
I get it. It sucks seeing a thing you like get turned into something racist. You're gonna fight back against it, but it's not about free speech. It's about not wanting to be associated with racist ideology.
Oh, yeah, is that what it's like? It's not about being associated with racist ideology? So instead of fighting back and saying, no, fuck you, you don't get to take this from me, this is mine, which I don't agree, it's all a troll, but let's say we believe him. Instead of going, we're not going to let them have it. So what you're saying is every time a white supremacist takes any hand signal, now, you're going to just be like, that we can't do that one anymore. I hope that you overreacting faggots get everything taken away from you, because we can't delete you off the internet, because you delete anybody who's not, and anybody like us, you delete anybody like us, we can't delete you. We understand that. We can't destroy you. But you know what we can do? Us trolls and shit posters, not white supremacists, us trolls and shit posters, you know what we can do? We could take everything from you, and we're gonna take everything from you. We're going to take every hand sign. We're going to take everything, because every time you try to tell people not to say something, they take it away. You can't say kill yourself anymore. You can't. You can't say it. You will be deleted. Now people just say, hey, go play Minecraft. You could say, subscribe to PewDiePie. We'll take everything from you. The shooter also said subscribe to PewDiePie. Does that mean everybody who says subscribe to PewDiePie is going to shoot up a mosque? I don't fucking think so, faggot.
The fact of the matter is, Blizzard gets to say what goes in their studio. They are not treading on your right to free speech. And even if they were, you can go a couple years without doing the okay hand gesture.
Even if they were, do you hear this? Even if they were, you should still give in to them taking your, if Blizzard is a company, they can do whatever they want, fine. But even if they were, you can go a couple years without doing it. So it's okay. It's okay to take your free speech away if it's for the greater good. The greater good. Did you hear what he said? Listen to that sentence again. I'm backing it up because this is important. This is what people think.
The matter is, Blizzard gets to say what goes in their studio. They are not treading on your right to free speech. And even if they were, you can go a couple years without doing the okay hand gesture, at least until all this blows over and racists lose the fight.
No, racists have won the fight. They've won. They've taken first off, racists didn't win. The trolls have won this fight. They've taken something from you, and you're amending rules so you can't have it anymore. They've won. They've won already. They've already won. This is how terrorists win. They've won. They've taken it from you. You fucking idiot. Who is this faggot?
Because history has shown that they will lose, and you'll get to do your dumb hand gesture again. Blizzard has
your dumb hand gesture again. All right, I have one. I'm going to do this hand gesture from now on. Oh boy, now I'm anti-Semitic because I'm rubbing my hands. Look at me. Look, this is a new hand gesture. Look, fuck you, dude. They're innocuous. Shut up.
Has done this before. They banned Pepe memes from the Overwatch League a few months ago because it was an innocuous meme that took on a racist undertone.
And the Pepe memes have disappeared, and they're nowhere to be found on the internet. They've won. Oh, wait, they're everywhere, and they don't stop.
And it's not okay to use anymore. Look, let's be real here. The okay hand gesture is a fucking white supremacist thing now. Don't be mad at Blizzard for banning it.
32,000 dislikes to 2,000 likes.
Be mad at white supremacists for taking an innocent thing and ruining it.
No. Be mad at you fucking idiots for falling for the troll and continually falling for it. Oh, this guy's the worst.
Or, you know, be mad at me for telling you all this or whatever. Blizzard is even protecting—
Oh, whatever. Oh, he's so smarmy. He's so smarmy. You literally use Hitler hand waterline of reasoning in this video. Please reevaluate your life. I don't even know what to say. How could you be this stupid? Nazi breathes. It's not okay to breathe because they do it. There are props just going to assume all dislikes are from racists. The ADL lists the OK sign as a hoax, you gigantic autist. 13% of honklers are responsible for 15% of the honks. Think about that. Honk, honk. Man, this sucks. I really enjoyed breathing, but that's what Nazis do. I guess I'll quit now. Whoa, I never thought you were suicidal. Their score. Guess I won't watch anything you make anymore. WTF are you? What the fuck are you smoking over at your office? I'm afraid divers would have to disagree with you, you absolute muppet. Wasn't YouTube banning conspiracy theorists? You're embarrassed to score TSN and Canada. Of course it's Canada. This channel is just too woke, unsubbed. Snowflakes are getting out of control with their bullcrap. I'm going to gesture okay and not be a white supremacist at the same time. Watch and be amazed. This was a lot of facts. Yeah, cool. And for the record, the Moss shooter wasn't showing the okay sign. That was a circle game gesture, but you're too ignorant to acknowledge that. You've become a laughingstock. This just in sudden rise in scuba diver deaths due to communication problems. This clown world is getting funnier by the day. I love it. When I heard about this, I thought of an April Fool's joke, but then I saw the date. How can you be this incompetent and have this many subscribers? Don't think I'll be taking political advice from someone who talks about video games for a living. Do you ever wonder if calling every single thing you see white supremacist might actually make it harder to spot white supremacy? Funny how the people that are so fond of critical theory are incapable of critical thinking. It's a masterclass in how to lose subs. Anyone else need to prove that the left narrative is mental illness? Came here to dislike. Hopefully everyone has a great day. I love one of the last things he says. Even if it impedes on your free speech, basically get over it. Whatever. Tell your wife's boyfriend I said hi. This is the kind of video is exactly why memes are exploding so much. Praise Keck meme magic. Feels good, man. I demand YouTube require a soy content amount for video descriptions. This guy just gave a bunch of honk for why the okay sign is not okay. Well, honk. Is this a late April Fool's joke? Thoughts received. I understand. Wow, you really came down on the wrong side of this argument. Well done. You're a fucking laughingstock. They're going to disable ratings on this video soon. Just watch. It's not a curtailment of your free speech, but you're... Oh, boy. Somebody wrote, that's a lot of facts.
Some of their younger fans from falling down the slippery slope of racist memes.
Yo, whoa, hey. Excuse me, sir. Slope is a derogatory term for an Asian person. And you're showing an Asian person on the screen. Are you a fucking white supremacist? Slope has been co-opted by people. The word slope no longer just means a general incline. No, or downward trajectory. No. A slope has actually been co-opted by hatred, and it means that it's a negative term against Asian people. You can't use that word, even if it does take away from your free speech. You're not allowed. And there's an Asian person on the screen? How fucking dare you? How dare you, you racist? How dare you? I'm outraged.
From falling down the slippery slope of racist memes, whether they intend to be racist or not. Blizzard got it right. Don't be mad at them. Be mad at white supremacists for turning something innocent into something disgusting.
You're losing this one, bud. You're losing this one.
Pepe was associated with racist memes, so is the okay hand gesture. And I don't want to see racism anywhere in esports. And I don't think you do either.
Faggot! You're a faggot. You're a big faggot. You suck dick and are a faggot. That's what I think about you. That's my free speech. Don't let them do it, guys. Don't let them win. Shut the fuck up, homo. Nobody wants to hear your horse shit. You're fucking horse. Don't tell me what to fucking do. Don't ever tell me what to fucking do. How about that? How about don't fucking tell me what to do? How about if you weren't seeing white supremacists everywhere you looked, maybe this wouldn't happen? Do you understand videos like this are just going to make more people do it, right? Like, I know I am now just because you're a faggot. Just because you're a faggot. Oh, man, I am fucking heated today. Jesus Christ. Fuck you, homo. How fucking dare you? Fuck yourself. How fucking... You fucking... The balls on you. The fucking balls on you. Jewish, by the way, from his name, which means he's uncircumcised. So another point... I'm sorry, which means he's circumcised. So another point for us uncircumcised people. Take that, you clipped losers. I'm kidding. All right, so check out this video. This uncertified cheese sent me this. Now, I have only seen clips. I haven't seen the whole thing, so I did it on purpose because it looked interesting. Money for being heated. Thank you, zeros and ones. Much appreciated, sir. Much appreciated. No, I know it's not Thanksgiving, but this video, we'll see.
I'd buy that for $1.
So check these guys out.
Going down with the ship. Good morning, everybody. Thanksgiving from YouTube's #1 turkey.
Huh? What do we think, guys? What do you think of Jenny and Rosie Reality TV? 8.5 thousand subscribers, so they're pretty fresh. These are fresh to milk.
Happy Thanksgiving, honey.
Happy Thanksgiving.
November 24th, 2016. Oh, take it away.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody here on YouTube.
What the fuck, dude? These dudes have nice tits, am I right, guys? That dude has some nice tits. Nice tits, bro. We talked about Assange the first hour, my friend. You missed out. You missed out, pizza for me. This is what you get. This is the world we deserve. If Assange's going to read, this is the world we deserve. And I agree. They're less gay than the Blizzard guy.
Awesome friends and fans and YouTube family here
Are they both dudes? They're both dudes, right? Yeah, they're both dudes with tits. They're both dudes with tits.
on the Collab channel. And today we just want to take some time out of our morning to give thanks to each and every one of you. This channel has lately really grown immensely. So to all of our longtime fans and friends, and to all of the newcomers.
But remember, guys, this is the problem. Not this, not this, this, not that, not these guys, not onk onk. Hold on, here, let me get in there. Hold on. Onk 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 onk. Not this is the problem though, not that.
Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you for your continuous support on this channel, for watching, commenting, always very lovely comments on this channel, a lot of new suggestions and everything. Everything is always appreciated. Each and every one of you is very much
That dude has some great tits. No, actually, the tits are terrible boob jobs too.
appreciated.
This is not Crowder's new gig. Now.
And so we wish you
Crowder confronts his homosexual demons.
on this great day, an awesome day with your friends, with your family. Give thanks to the things that you have in your life. I am thankful for Rosie. I am
Why?
thankful for the dogs. I am thankful for our
thankful
family.
for the dogs.
I'm thankful for all the friends that we have, Bobby, the
Boss
boss,
and
and Janet, which we will see today.
Our friends we've met on YouTube.
And all the friends that we met on YouTube. And that includes each and every one of you.
Even me.
And with that said,
Jen's thankful she got through another year with me on.
Dude, fucking degenerate garbage. We deserve what we get, folks. We deserve what we get. A lot of the stuff's making it to the main show. I didn't know how great it was going to be. We're definitely going to So if you're looking forward to ROTC today, I would too. We're gonna play that OK hand gesture thing again because we're gonna delve into that. We're gonna definitely we're gonna get more into that Jessie Taylor Instagram thought and her racist bullshit with Ted Cruz. I mean, I didn't realize how much stuff today was gonna make it to the main show. Today's just one of those days where it just stuff came in as I was live and I covered it. And what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I wanted to, of course, today is Thursday, which means it is Cousin Joe Day. It's Cousin Joe shows today. And I want you guys to subscribe because that's where I'm gonna be tonight at 7 p.m. I'm gonna be checking out my good friend and prank caller extraordinaire Cousin Joe. So let's play one of his things to close out the show, and we'll get him some more subs here.
This is a pet store.
Yes, how can I help you?
I don't know if you could help at all. My wife picked up a puppy there, a black one, the other day, and we took it to the vet to make sure it had all the shots and everything. And the vet said, "Would you find this on the side of the road? It's got 2 weeks to live. It's dying."
You guys bought a dog?
Yes.
Here?
Yeah.
What dog?
Yeah, puppy.
What kind of dog?
What's your return policy on this?
What kind of dog is it?
I don't know. It was a black puppy. I don't know. I don't know what the names of. My wife picked it out.
Okay, when you guys come in with the paperwork, veterinarian paperwork, and I'll let you know the policy. If you want, you can take a look at the contract, okay?
Oh, so I got to come back in with the paperwork saying my dog's going to be dead and my kid's going to be crying for you to fucking offer a refund policy? Do you have a set policy on what?
I do have a set policy, but I gave you a contract, and it says the set policy, and also you would have to know what kind of dog it is. You have to bring in paperwork because I don't know what dog you're
It's a
talking
fucking
about.
dog that has fur and 4 legs. What more you need to know? My wife bought it, not me. I don't know anything about this. She's all upset. She's too fucking hysterical crying to even talk on the phone. That's why I'm calling. Just told her it's got like 2 weeks to live. Told her just name the fucking thing sickle cell. Got the average lifespan of that.
That's not nice, Joe. Call back. He calls back.
Have you ever heard of a puppy mill, ma'am?
Can you stop calling, please?
Is that
Thank
where?
you.
No, I got a dying dog here that you gave me. Why would I stop calling? I don't get any answers from you. I'm trying to. Hello. How about I walk in there with this half-dead dog and just shoot it in front of you in the fucking store in front of all the customers and say, "Hey, don't buy a pet here because it's gonna fucking die on you in 2 days."
All right. That's not the way you handle things, okay? You
No,
would
the
bring
way you handle things, you hang up on me when I'm trying to get a fucking response out of you. What to
that,
do?
You don't even know what kind of dog you purchased.
Because
How
I
am
didn't purchase it. My wife purchased it. What I'm saying, the point is, what matters,
to give me a call.
it's a bloodhound, she just said. She's fucking crying her eyes out. She can't talk. I didn't go down and buy it. She did. I'm trying to tell you this.
You guys purchased the dog here.
She did, yes.
Oh, boy.
She did. Okay, what kind of dog is it?
Bloodhound.
A bloodhound. We haven't had a bloodhound here.
Honey, she said they didn't have a bloodhound. She's saying you're a fucking liar.
Subscribe to Cousin Joe. Put in the link in there.
So just bring in the paperwork and we'll talk about it. How am I supposed to talk to you about a dog that I don't know what kind of dog you're talking about?
Because you know this isn't the first time this thing has happened. I've read reviews. I've followed up on your business and your other establishments. It's been known you do puppy mills. You get these sick dogs you sell, and they fucking die within a week or two.
Bring in the paperwork and we'll talk about it.
Oh, you
okay?
didn't address what I just said, though. You see? You see the problem here? The lack of communication that's going on?
I don't need to address the phone unless you know what you're talking about, okay?
I'm the one talking. I know what I'm talking about.
I love that he just calls back.
Pet fashion.
All right, miss, how about we just forget about the dog, come to a compromise, and settle this thing?
Can you just bring in the paperwork? Of course.
Can I just come in with my cock? I'll face fuck you and come in your hair, and we'll call it even.
I'm calling the cop on you, you fucking sick bastard.
And there's the link. Subscribe to Cousin Joe. He'll be live tonight. He'll be live tonight at 7 p.m. Please subscribe to Cousin Joe. Oh, fuck, man. He is the best. He is really the best. All right, guys, that's it for me. Thank you, everybody, for listening. That was a very fun day wave. Thank you, everyone that, well, very anger-reducing, David, but still fun for you guys. Thank you, everybody that donated. You guys are the best. I will be back in 4 hours with Revenge of the Sis. Make sure that you're there to watch Revenge of the Sis in 4 hours. I hope everybody has a fantastic and amazing day wave.